22 minutes? Not a problem. I guess I was just kidding. It's only about 2 minutes away till go time. You don't want to see an angry victor. An angry victor is not a pleasant victor to be around. So we're about 2 minutes out. I love bad choices and good decisions, and it looks like everybody out there is making them. So keep killing it, everybody. We're not trying to stay ahead of the ring, right? Because it's there to cool down, and then when you're wearing an awesome Shynasty jacket, that breeze feels absolutely amazing. Suzanne, you about ready for me to do intros? Should I do that? Okay, Suzanne, it's your world, I live in it, okay? You're the referee, you're the one in charge. I just sit there, follow your lead all day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, no stranger to championship court. These Brazilian women that have transplanted themselves to Celebration, Florida, because that's what it is every time they get on the court. The smiles, the cheers, the passion, the love they put into this game. I love it, I appreciate it, and I treat it as a celebration. Now she stands 6'0", and she ranks 3rd on the AVP tour this year alone with kills. And guess what? She's 10th in hitting percentage, but 1st in our hearts. She just won at Muskegon, and she's got a reason to defend here in Denver. So I want you to get on your feet, make some noise, and bring out the one, the only Miss Lili! Guess what? She didn't lead a year. She didn't lead a couple years. She leads all time in FIVB wins. And she wants to bring that to the AVP to match it. She's got 62 wins in the FIVB. She won with Lili and Muskegon. That's right, 1st place is her favorite place, and she wants to repeat that here in Denver. Put your hands together, get loud, get rowdy for the one and only Larissa! By the way, don't let the smile fool you. Those dimples are as lethal as they are adorable. She's just 27 years old. She stands 5'9", but she hits like she's 6'11". She started out as a libero, and they said, "Nuh-uh, I've seen that arm. There is so much velocity and ferocity, you gotta be an outside hitter." From Mizzou to the Rainbow, that's where she played her volleyball. She's the one. I met her at Seaside, I met her at the Clash, and I've loved every tournament from then till now. I want you to bring out my friend, the one I always yell, "Hi, Carly," to at every tournament I'm at. Make some noise for the one and only Miss Carly! The smartest move, not just from playing volleyball, was from transplanting from Parma, Ohio to Honolulu, Hawaii. That's right, she's a flying rainbow. She stands 6'0", and don't you know, she brings the heat with every swing she's got. I want you to know that she played her game at Ohio State. She was a Buckeye and said, "Bye-bye, I'm going to the Rainbow State Ultimate Paradise, where I get to train, play, and love every day." Give it up. She is 6'9" and a running gun, Miss Leary!
Victoria Dennis, alongside yours truly, Mr. David Shaw. Victoria, we're at women's finals. I'm so happy to have you here. Why don't you walk us through a little bit? What do we got in front of us today?
You know, happy to be here with you, Dave, too. AVP Denver, Colorado, finals here. The temperature outside is 88 degrees. We might have thunderclouds rolling in, but hey, these athletes love adversity. We play outside all the time, and we're here for it. And we are underway in the women's finals. Touch off the block.
On the block, Lili, Larissa. Back and serve. One done here in set number 1 of the women's finals, the big paycheck online.
I believe I believe this is also for the highest bid into Fort Lauderdale, but also biggest paycheck of the day with the most points, right?
Correct, Dave.
Trifecta of awesome, right?
Exactly. 3 for 3 there. This is a tour stop for the AVP Tour, so there is a tier system now for the AVP. This tour stop being, if you place top 4 in it, it earns you an automatic bid into AVP Pro Fort Lauderdale.
Thank you for that insight, Victoria. That's actually a great point to be made, just to understand exactly what's at stake for these players and what the true benefits are. No, even though if you don't come home with that big paycheck, but you're still bringing home a solid paycheck and a bid into a larger tournament, or the more points to add to your, I guess, ranking overall for the year.
Correct. Larissa with a block at the net, making it 3 serving 1. Correction, Lili with the block at the net. Lili back to serve. Short serve picked up by Carly. And blocked down by Lili. Maestrini, 34, 6 feet tall. This is her 7th AVP. Lili has played all 7 of her AVPs with Larissa as she goes back to serve, 4 serving 1. Breeze picking up just a little bit here on center court. Khan with the reception. Swing, dug by Larissa. Do they go over on 2? No, Larissa, cut shot, dug by Khan, goes over on 1.
Great up there.
Again, in transition. The dig to convert for Larissa and Lili is just a well-oiled machine.
And you know what? When they dropped the first set in the semifinal that we saw them in, I wonder if they're coming out a little bit more aggressive, or if they changed their strategy at all, knowing the team that they're facing. Because we saw Leary and Khan win in just 2 in their quarterfinal match.
Right, Leary and Khan, Saturday, they had 2 3-set matches. They beat number 14, Dickens and Ketty, 21-18, 21-23, 17-15. Dave, how many times have we seen overtime 3-set matches, but all sets going OT in this tournament alone? I mean, the talent depth is unmatched.
And some of the highest scoring matches in AVP history. I believe we had a ladies match that went 35-33 or 37.
Yes, and it was these 2 right here.
Oh
Carly and Caitlin were a part of that match. They played Kraft and Wheeler. That game went 21-12, 33-35, and then 15-10, 35-33, the highest scoring set in the women's side this year.
This year, oh my gosh. I wonder how that ranks all time.
Short serve.
Great high shot there. Wow, Larissa gets a handle on it.
And put away by Caitlin at the net. Great hustle play there by Larissa and Lili. Caitlin back to serve. Leary and Khan. Denver making this their best finish thus far, making it all the way to the finals. Khan with a transition play, scoops high line by Lili. Lili goes up, down the line. The crowd finds it interesting. They're looking for a double on that set, but no double call, and point going to Larissa and Lili. Larissa back to serve, 8 serving 2. Khan with the reception, serves short. She takes a look at the other side. Larissa steps inside with a chester, but goes out of bounds. Point going to Khan and Leary. Khan back to serve.
I mean, I know he can get this one, and I want this one caught too because it's so good.
float serve to Lily's line.
Over here, we got people.
Lili with the attack inside the block of Leary, threading that needle.
Turn into a panorama. Okay.
Lili back to serve. Lili has 2 FIVB titles, both in 2018 with her partner, Josemaria Alvarez. Carly with the reception.
High line
And
shot.
high-
Carly squeaks it in.
High over the block there. Textbook high line swing.
Victoria, we're actually talking about the massive crowd. I mean, 10, 12, 14 deep in a lot of areas just to watch this amazing volleyball play. We got people standing in the parking lot to watch. It's amazing out there.
The volleyball community in Colorado and Denver just really showed up, and they love it here. The athletes love coming here. And just thank you and shout out again to Island for hosting us. What an incredible facility, inside and out, both their indoor courts and outside courts.
I mean, AVP can be coming here in the winter and the summer, year-round, and they've got us covered. It's absolutely fantastic.
And the owner and great organization here too as well. Charging $5 a head to get in. Half of that is being donated to local charity. So thank you to Island for giving back to the community. Community is what it is about here on the sand. Con with the reception. Good lift set there by Leary, and they're able to put it down. Smiles on their faces. They may be down 4, but they have smiles on their face, and they know it is a long game. And we've seen teams be down before, David, and you know what? Never say never.
Never at all. Victoria, when you're right, you're right, and I absolutely celebrate every single time. That is long and out of bounds, and just like you said, we got 7 serving 11. Oh, wait, correction. I thought that was out of bounds with no touch. Apparently they called that touch or in.
Lili back to serve, 11 serving 6. Oh, it's gonna sit and kiss the top of that tape, but drop on the side of Con and Leary. The volley gods are in this favor of Lili there with her serve, making that 12 serving 6. Con with the pass. Blocked by Lili at the net. Lili Maestrini doing a really good job of getting in front of her attackers. That's 3 blocks now in the first set. She's lining up well, and she's pressing low over and taking her space, Dave.
Honestly, look at her, watching her run up. She's still able to square, set, and read that attack so well. She's closing that gap. Look at, she's running up, double step. She doesn't know if she's got a drop or not. Picks it up.
Carly Con takes advantage of that pull block there. Cut shot. As Caitlin Leary goes back to serve, she played 1 season of beach at Arizona, where her 24-3 matched record with Maddie Kingdom went down as the 2nd best winning percentage in the program history, with .889 of any tandem for a career in Arizona.
And honestly, I mean, Arizona, we were talking about just West Coast and everything else, but yeah, Arizona's still West Coast. They're, you know, transitioning to the Southwest. But again, these programs are popping up and growing everywhere, and that's what you'd love to see, especially at the collegiate level, allowing players to develop further prior to coming out of the pro tour.
Right, the acceleration of this sport has really taken off in a dramatic fashion, everywhere from youth to collegiate to professional. We have 16 tour stops now with a prize purse of 1.9.
975, right?
975, which is, I mean,
yeah, like one student loan payment of under $2 million. There you go.
Right, exactly. But youth sports in America, it's awesome. A lot of these athletes, they give back to their communities and their coaching and their mentoring as well. And that's what we just love to see. And Dave, fun fact, T-ball used to be the #1 youth sport in America, but it is now girls volleyball.
No surprise, especially if you've ever been to an AAU or a USA volleyball tournament, or, you know, whether it's regional or national, when you see, you know, 150 courts and they're all filled with a 16 pool or more.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
I just want to say a shout out off of that. I went to festivals with my 12's SCVC team, and we won gold. My little Nuggets on the 12 team,
Oh,
so shout out to them.
congratulations.
Thanks.
SCVC, I know the program very well on the boys' side from years at Nationals. Action back at the way here.
Larissa back to serve, 14 serving 8 in the first set of the women's finals here at AVP Denver. Leary with the attack, high swing off the block, and point going to Leary and Khan.
Carly Khan back in the service line now. We got 9-14.
Khan back to serve. Khan's father, Daryl, was a quarterback at Dartmouth and has his own
Fun fact.
orthopedic consultant, yes, in Hawaii athletics, for Hawaii athletics.
Dartmouth, fun fact, the oldest university in the country.
That's pretty cool.
Lili back to service line now at 15-9.
6-point differential here for Carly Khan and Caitlin Leary. Not a situation they find themselves in very often. And what you were talking about volleyball IQ is how are they going to respond, not react to it. I guess like that.
Exactly how we would expect them to respond.
Khan
Down by 5, but playing
gets the kill.
with everything they have. Leary back to serve, 10 serving 15. Leary and Khan switch blocking here. Khan at the net. Leary with the scoopy dig. Khan in the transition set. And put away for Khan and Leary. Big time players make big time plays in clutch situations, and that was it for Leary and Khan.
Action plus traction. We got 11-15. Leary back to serve.
Just like that. Holy shnikes. Oh, Lili.
Leary running, she was there, but it dropped a little too fast for her to scoop it. But good vision by her. Larissa going back to serve.
Back-to-back great plays. Of course, it's women's finals. It's championship Sunday. Action nonstop, full gas to the floor.
Scoopy by Larissa in transition. Can she put it away? And it goes long.
That's a long and on.
Floating long here in the Mile High City. The air's a little bit thinner, but hey, that's okay. These athletes are making their adjustments. Side switch here. Now we will have 12 serving 16. Khan back to serve again. She has 2 older brothers, including Brett, who played quarterback at SC. So I would say athletics runs in the family, Dave. Lili with the attack. Khan read that inside the block, but Lili walks away with that point as she continues her strut back to the end line to serve 17-12.
Jump flow going to Leary now. Khan's got a 50-50 ball in the middle. Oh, just long, Victoria.
I like Leary making that aggressive swing. It's okay to make aggressive errors like that. You're going for it, Dave.
Good aggressive swing, though. And I mean, what, narrowly missed by what, 2-3 feet most.
Right, exactly. And I expect her to go back to that same swing.
I like the set of the middle when you have the ability to turn and go corner to corner.
Lili back to serve, running up to block. Leary passes that seam ball, a little out of system play. Pull dig by Lili over by Larissa. The court vision veteran moves of Larissa Mastrini. I mean,
the Maestrinis have been nothing but consistent. Even when they're off their game, they still are able to take charge and push forward to make up some ground. Here, they're just taking a big charge and a big lead.
I mean, that play by Larissa, nothing but a veteran move there. Congratulations to her, by the way, for her and Lili winning. Great cut shot by Larissa there. Larissa and Lili winning the last AVP Tour stop in Muskegon, making Larissa the first time a 40-year-old woman has won a domestic tour event. So congratulations to her. Lili back to serve. Set point number 1, 20-12. Khan with the attack. Cut shot. Nobody's getting that one.
The wrath of
Khan back to serve.
Gets the kill. We got 13-20.
Love Carly Khan and her consistency and her angle shots. Even when she makes a mistake, you see that big grin. And what you mentioned earlier, being able to instantly forget your mistakes to move on for your next play, she does that so well.
Serving Lili here, Larissa with the set. Lili with the pokey deep, and she does go up and over the head of Leary. Point going to Larissa and Lili Mastrini, making that first set 21-13 here at AVP Tour Denver, Colorado. Stick around for more volleyball.
So just heads up.
Starting us off in this second set finals match. Leary back to serve.
You know what? Yeah, it was a bit of a gap in the first set, but that's how you come out with an emphasis, or emphasis, if you will, if you put it on the wrong syllable. We got 1-1.
Dave, you never surprise me with the dad jokes. We're always here for them.
Exactly. They're corny and terrible, but that's all I promise you. So far, delivering.
Lili back to serve. Wind starting to pick up a little bit here, blowing cross court as these clouds start to roll in. It looks like a little bit of rain, but hopefully we can dodge it here. Nonetheless, these athletes are used to playing in all of the elements. Lili back to serve. Lili had 10 kills in the first set, along with 3 blocks and 1 ace. Oh, down the seam for an ace.
I'm very sorry to your way, but it's not about you, is it?
Three serving 1, second set. Khan with the pass. Up and over the block, Larissa saw it, but thought it was out, and that dropped in. Point going to Khan and Leary. Khan was a 4-year starter as an outside hitter at Missouri. She became just the second Tiger to be selected as an All-American 3 times and the 5th to reach 1,000 kills and dig. She left that program ranking 2nd all-time in kills with 1,677, 3rd in points with 1,900, and 4th in digs.
Leary just muscles it through the block of Maestrini there. Big swing the outside there for Leary as we switch sides 3-4. Leary with the kill and now serving.
Making that a 1-point ball game, 3-7-4, 3 serving 4.
Caitlin Leary, just great lead in on that. She kind of leads like it's almost like a slide approach. She gets the whole body on top of it, shoulder extension, and turns it cross court, chops it right through the block of Lili. Unfortunately, a service error to follow up as we go 5-3.
Lili back to serve. They've been moving Con and Leary around just a little bit like that with the short serve. Leary goes over on 2, picked up by Larissa, jousted at the net, and point for Con and Leary, chipping away.
I'm not leery of her great net presence at all. Caitlin just comes up huge right there.
Absolutely, she's getting in front of her attacker. Her eyes are on her, they're hitting shoulders, and she's waiting to press that block. Con with a float serve to Lili.
Good pickup there from the Maestrinis down the line, just out of bounds. Good
That
read
is
from
out.
Con.
Making it a tied ball game, 5s. Leary at the net blocking here. Played 4 seasons indoor at Ohio State, becoming the 21st player in team history to surpass 1,000 kills with 1,215. Cut shot picked up by Con.
God.
Into the net. What a dig. What a dig by Con. Larissa back to serve.
Victoria, you know what? We're actually here with one of the owners here, the main owner, Tom. I just want to say, I know, you know what? I know you don't want to be on camera. I know you don't want to be on mic, but we just got to say, your facility, the support, the venue, everything is so perfect for this. AVP's so fired up to be a part of it. We've been talking, Victoria and I have been talking about it all broadcast. What an amazing facility the island is. And I mean, the work that went into this is impressive, seems to be insulting to say it.
The athletes are truly just happy to be here to compete, and the community is grateful to have this facility. So thank you
It's
for
amazing,
Islands
bro. You
to
just
have
got-
us here.
Well done. This is what it should be. Perfect. We got
Larissa back to serve, 8 serving 5. Timeout called on the court. Smart timeout called there for Carly Con and Caitlin Leary as they sit down and talk about how are we going to come out of this timeout. What does our serve receive look like? The wind is picking up here, so that is playing a factor in serve receive, but the pass set has been very steady on both sides of the net. The wind is going to be playing a factor here out of this timeout as the storm seems to be getting closer. But how will these athletes adjust? They'll adjust by serving a certain quarter, making sure that that team gets out of system by pressuring them there in that quote-unquote coffin corner, which is the most difficult to pass on the court. Both teams walking out of this timeout. Score is 8 serving 5.
action back underway, Victoria. Another quality match. The wind is picking up. That may be a factor with not only control, but the aggressiveness and how that serve moves. Let's see what that does for these ladies.
Short serve by Larissa picked up. Leary finding the line, tagging it for that side switch, making it 6 serving 8. Larissa and Lili continue to keep serving short, making Leary and Con really move their feet on serve receive. Deep float, just a bit long.
We got 9. Serving 6 here. Up by by 3. Lili to serve here, Victoria. Let's see what kind of distance they can put in this gap.
Khan with the reception. Step close.
Wow!
And with a powerful swing, puts that ball down. Khan with a fist pump as she walks back to the end line. Looking to chip away a point here.
And I guess that's why they moved her from libero to outside hitter.
Absolutely.
Even when she's mad, she's still like delightful, and it seems like she's always just so positive.
Well, it's about that mental game, Dave, that we touched on before.
Right.
Everybody at this level has ball control. Everybody can jump. Everybody can hit. But what separates the good from the great? And that's the mental part of the game.
And apparently it pays off right there because you like you said before, does it stay with you or do you forget about it and move on? Right there, she goes from a service error to a kill.
Calm, cool, and collected. Placement, not power there for Carly Khan. Leary back to serve. Serving seam, getting the mat assist done. Running behind Lili. Finding it inside of the block for a point and a side out. As Lili Maestrini walks back to serve. 11 serving 8. Lili and Larissa Maestrini looking to win back-to-back tournaments, Dave. They were the champions in Muskegon.
Yes, they were, and during the interview in Muskegon, they expressed the passion of play they put into it. Oh!
What a rally digs by Carly Khan.
Wow!
What a rally on both sides of the net, firing up the crowd here in Denver. The crowd is loving what they're seeing. These women are playing unreal volleyball. Top 4 athletes competing here.
I mean, you see the scrappy defense, you see the great reads. I mean, everything they're able to turn into a playable ball instead of Shanksville or going out into the bleachers. It's absolutely just defies the odds.
Right, and Dave, this marks the second time ever that the AVP has played in Denver. The first was a men's only event in 1987, but the women are here and they are firing away, as we can see in that swing.
And we're switching sides. We got a technical timeout coming here in set number 2. Show some love, Denver.
Coming out of this technical timeout, Leary serving 10-12. On the game, Khan has had 6 digs and 10 kills as Lili goes up over the block. Khan with another dig, scramble play, can she? What a hustle play. Smiles on both Leary and Khan's face as they know they're playing unreal defense, touching everything there. Khan, like I said, with now 7 digs, 10 kills in this match. Lili back to serve. Khan with a pass, looking to the other side of the court and places it up and over the block of Lili. Placement, not power. High volley IQ there as she sees the other side of the court. Great court vision by Khan. 11 serving 13. Float serve to Lili. Lili looks, swings, powers it through just enough past the block of Leary. Lili dropping her elbow just a little bit there so the ball caught the tape. These athletes looking to continuously hit at a high contact point. Dive, dodge, duck, and dodge save is part of the volleyball game, dodgeball.
Exactly. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, and guess what? Earn yourself a point.
And you can dodge a ball in a mile-high city where it floats just a little bit long.
A little extra.
Yep.
And that's all it takes sometimes. We got Caitlin Leary back to serve now.
Leary serving her sideline.
Leary on the outside.
Skipper to the top to take down the line for the game. Lili gets the point 15-12. Here on center, we're switching to the next point.
Leary and Larissa and Lili chipping away 1 point at a time. Leary, great swing, but just long. The crowd still involved as everybody is singing karaoke. Lili back to serve.
I watched your hands, Victor. I thought that you were signaling. My bad. Didn't mean to jump the shark. My bad.
Dave, are you the DJ right now?
I am indeed the DJ, and honestly just trying to work in a few extra song requests because that apparently is a local favorite.
Very nice. Hey, you're wearing all the hats, all the blazers, and all the hats.
Honestly, and I got to tell you now, I appreciate this one here, especially since the temperature is cooling down. Thanks to Shinesty for keeping me looking sharpish. Oh, great shot there. Cross-court kill. We got 17-13.
Inside the block. Larissa back to serve.
The only way to be looking better is if I was rocking some Fabletics. Amazing high-end performance, athletic gear. You want to look your best, you want to look sharp, both in and out of the gym, in and out of training. Check out Fabletics, an official sponsor of the AVP.
Hahn with the reception coming inside.
Great cover. That's what you want to see. Now, a good drop. Oh,
as both partners go for that ball. Dropping on the side of Hahn and Leary. Larissa back to serve. Larissa, all-time leader in FIVB wins with 62 wins.
And an ace serve adding right there. Ace serve.
And with that ace serve, it will lead us to game point of the women's finals. AVP Denver, 20 serving 13. Larissa with a dig over, free ball picked up by Leary. Khan to the net. Is it tight? And just like that, congratulations to our AVP.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please put your hands together.
Larissa
show some love
and
and
Lili
appreciation because I want to hear you. They want to feel you out there. This was your first place winners, Larissa and Lili Maestrini. Your second place winners, Carly Khan, Caitlin Leary, and the Denver Open 2022. This is the Pro Tour Series stop. Thank you, Denver. Thank you, Maestrini. Thank you, Khan and Leary. Ladies, we appreciate you.
Check, Boga. Mic check, Boga. Mic check for broadcast, Boga.
Check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll try. Let's get right here. And this one here. All right, ready? Check. One. Check 1, 2.
You can put it through loud and long.
One. Check 1, 2. Bring it up if you need. There you go. Ready? Count me in. Ladies and gentlemen, your host David Shaw coming to you live from Denver, Colorado. That's right, the 2022 Pro Tour. It is now. We're here again. Now back to.
Oh, we're really happy right now. We're come here to play. Our family, it's amazing.
Seats I get to watch, and you guys play so well. Drop a set where you guys are hard yourself, never could be, but you come back stronger. You get, now, not only for long, but you also have remote up, correct?
2 days.
Thank you
so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll catch you soon with the men's finals coming up in just a moment.
Get ready for a whole new wave of White Claw. New full flavor White Claw Surf. Sensational refreshment for a taste like no other.
We all know it's a good idea to recycle. But what happens to that aluminum can or all that paper after you put it in the recycling bin? Where does it go? What does it become in its second life? See how WM is always working for a sustainable tomorrow at WM.com/stories.
Those radio gym shorts that you have from college, they're done. Get them out of here. It's time to upgrade your short game with the one from Fabletics, man.
We love them. Your girlfriend will be stealing these. They're the best.
This fabric fixes another major issue, fit.
It's got this crazy stretch to it that looks so cute when I do my yoga or errands or like literally anything. They're the most comfortable, best feeling, luxe-tastic fabric that we have ever worn.